Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. So guys, I was in the ghettoest parts of YouTube yesterday. I don't even know how I got there. I don't even know how I ended up in such debauchery. I mean the ghettoest part of YouTube, okay? I ain't never going there again. I ain't going back. I ain't going back, and you can't make me go back to the ghettoest part of YouTube. I don't know how these people came up on my algorithm. This Queen Opp and Michelle situation. This happened. It's been about a week now. So I'm a little late. But I kept seeing other content creators either sharing, what was happening, and giving their opinion on it or their views on it. And then there were the other people that were just basically showing what their content is. And just a backstory for those of you, because I'm sure if you watch me, you ain't watching her. And that's for damn sure. You better not. Like, I know we ain't got the same caliber of people in the algorithms, and so I don't even know how she got there. Matter of fact, she didn't get there. It's the content creator. It's the content creator that is in my algorithm, not their bullshit. Anyway, Queen Opp, whose real name is Sierra Michelle Taylor, and her friend of 15 years, Michelle, they have been creating content. Well, and let me not say that, because it ain't. It's not content. Not at all. They started out on a different social media platform. Miko. I'm 35. I ain't never in my life heard of this. Is this new? What's Miko? What's a Miko? Am I saying it right? It was Miko and Bigo or something like that. These are live stream platforms where it's essentially, how the people are on TikTok right now. The girls that are getting coined upwards of 7,000 a day, whatever, just sitting up there like they're an AI character, and they just rattle off and read off, the different coins and gifts and things that people send them. And it's essentially the same thing on these other two platforms. You sit on live, people send you Cash App, people send you money, people engage with you, people can come up on your live, you can add them. Very similar to Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. Very similar to YouTube, with how, if you are doing a live, people send you super chats and that sort of thing. Same thing. That is how they became noticeable, I should say. They started out just the two of them doing silly shit together, best friend type content. And I sat and went down the rabbit hole last night, and it took me a while, but I was like, when was this positive content? When was it ever pleasant? You got people saying, when in the beginning it wasn't like that. In the beginning it wasn't like that. I'm like, well, show me the beginning. Show me those videos, because I went back far and I couldn't find no pleasant best friend content. It was very much abuse, just on display. It really angered me, mostly because why the fuck are y'all watching that shit? Why are y'all watching people, my people? I'm talking to my people, because it's y'all black ass. Why y'all watching content like that? Why do y'all watch that shit? And then some of the viewers and people that would come up and speak, they would sound like, some of them sound like kids. You on your mama phone on this thing, because you ain't got the wherewithal yet to even understand that this isn't a game. These aren't jokes. This isn't for shits and giggles. Someone is being mistreated in the worst way. In some of the worst ways. In front of you, and you gonna give them $1 to do it again. Like, I sat and looked, and I'm not like some of the other content creators that have touched on this, they're showing those actual videos and clips. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not getting it here. So if you came to see them, I'm so sorry. We just talking over here. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not, because it's absolutely viewer discretion advised. Absolutely trigger warning advised. It was bad. It was bad. Very triggering if you have ever been the butt of the joke amongst your friends. But this is like in the worst way. This is like in the worst way. She would have that girl. So I had to tell Tim to when you I had to tell him, like, come pipe it down just a tad. Just a tad. Anyway, the two of them, when I went back and I looked at some of these videos, she would have that girl eating dog food, eating until she would vomit, would not let her go and use a bathroom like a normal human being. It's just, I guess you're gonna pee on yourself. She's standing there peeing on herself. She and her girlfriend would beat her up. She would let her girlfriend beat her up, I should say. Black and blue. Eyes swollen shut. And to see the deterioration of someone and like witnessing their soul be crushed. It's really hard. It's really sad to see, because honestly, starting out, she was a more bubbly personality. And towards the end, it was just a shell of a person. She wasn't there no more. It's obvious to me, and I ain't nobody's psychologist. I ain't going to get that degree. I ain't going to get none of them certifications. But I can see that she got Stockholm Syndrome because of how loyal she is to this woman. She got her name tattooed on her breast. The girl made her go and get Moneybag Yo tattooed across her chest. She has her self, like degrading herself. Basically. Writing ugly across her forehead. I should get this tattooed on me. I'm ugly. So now you believe everything that this girl says to you. And this woman is so toxic and negative. It's almost like it's a demon. I'm going to go on and say that's what we're dealing with here. Because she too dark. Like, you don't have no morals. She got this girl out in the streets. She's prostituting her, pimping her out to a homeless man. I had that girl give a homeless man fellatio for $100. And you know who paid her the $100? Moneybag Yo's baby mama. I don't know who she is. I barely know who he is. But I have heard his name. And so he a little house. I guess he a household name if you got some teenagers. But his child's mother frequents those lives, and she gets a kick out of this. She eggs it on. And they like to pretend like she is not a regular individual. Because I didn't mention this. Michelle is obviously, she's also someone who suffers with like a mental delay. What? I don't know. Whether it's autism and she's, high on the spectrum, because she is functional. I saw a live of her. They were going over interview questions, and every interview question that a viewer would put up there, she would answer perfectly. But then she got friend behind her. That's dumb. What are you, dumb? What are you, dumb? Why the fuck would you say that, Shell? That's dumb. That's everybody knows to say that. I mean, tearing her down. She has torn this girl down so much so the woman has, like, there is nothing left. She doesn't take care of herself. She has diseases now behind fooling around with this woman and the things that she's allowed this lady to, do to her, with her. All for $1. She's sitting up on live. Y'all send the Cash App. $1 for beat Shell ass. $1 for Shell is motherfucking ugly. $1 for drag her through the house. $1 for throw her down some stairs. $1. And y'all doing it. Y'all really sitting up participating. I'm so disappointed in y'all. I'm so disappointed in anybody and everybody that has enabled this bullshit for all these 15 years. She has done this a long time. And granted, people have reported her page, of course, because it's just debauchery. She got a baby daddy, of course, who she does the back and forth with on live, and she done went to this boy's mama house, sitting up in his mama house on her couch, telling her she ain't gonna leave. And all of this is for content and to do it live, cause she says she's giving, I can't remember what she said, extreme content, extreme out of the ordinary content, something like that. And it's like, girl, this is not content. This is just complete foolishness. You are a bird. She's a bird. And I hate when y'all give birds clout and a little bit of fame, because they really take it too far. And she's taking it too far. Like, you just sit up and bully your best friend of 15 years on live for people to see. You bully her. You torment her mentally. And she's so loud. She's always yelling at her, always talking down to her. And I mean, I wouldn't say this shit to nobody I don't like. The stuff she says to her, like, you don't say that stuff to nobody. What makes it worse? She a mom. There's this little, it's a little, her son be in the room sometimes. And she be carrying on. All on live, though. Like, things really go left when y'all be letting these birds get a little bit of clout. Because she really thinks she's famous. She all in that man mama house cussing her out. Telling her, your son was eating my ass last night. Your son gonna be eating this pussy tomorrow. In my mama house, girl? What? And he had a sister. The sister was in there too, yelling, get out the house, get out the house. Your husband let me in. Your husband the one let me in. I wish a bitch would have ever thought. My brother ain't got no baby mama. He got a wife. But even if she got stupid and thought she was going to come sit in my mama house, cuss and yell and scream and say all of that disgusting shit out her mouth. See, we in the South. I can stand my ground. Because she wasn't trying to leave or none of that. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. And again, y'all did that. Cause y'all did that. Y'all clapped it up. Sending hearts, sending what you're sending. Like, just to keep it going, just to keep the momentum going. Like, people that are, these are all agents of chaos. All y'all are chaos demons because you're thriving off of it. You live off of it. Like the toxicity of it all, the drama. You a chaos demon. And you need to go on and get it up off of you because hell is hot. I don't even understand how people like that wind up with so much clout. Like, why do y'all praise that type of shit? What is wrong as a community that y'all was really sitting up, like, where we like that, like we just gonna get off on roasting and gagging in such a demeaning and degrading way. It's one thing to roast and gag. It's another when it turns to bullying and physical abuse and emotional abuse. They traffic that girl, take her from here and there, you know, drive her around. Listen, it's looking like RICO charges. Listen, if I'm in charge, it's looking like RICO charges. Now, they have this girl Sierra and her partner Danny, who came about a little bit later. This is her girlfriend, live-in girlfriend, who be beating on Shell. They've been arrested because enough is enough. There are some viewers out there that are not sitting. This is not sitting well with them, and so, like I said, they have been reporting the different platforms, which is why they keep getting banned. And this last straw was over here on YouTube, thinking you could do this on YouTube. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Them police came to that door twice. The first time they sent some officers, you know, they took their word for it. Second time around, they knocked the door down. We want to see Michelle. And see, Michelle has a habit of, if you do indulge in this bullshit, she has a habit of turning on the viewers. You know, the viewers that are like, you don't have to take this. You should leave. Are you safe? Why won't you just go? You don't have to be there. But in her mind, she does. They make her sleep on the floor. And for some people with so much clout and so much money, this pillar to post lifestyle, it don't add up. It's not giving luxury. It's giving poor, destitute, you know, lacking, the have-nots, living in hotel to hotel, somebody's couch to another couch, getting evicted from apartment after apartment. Girl, it's not working. This job don't work for you. I mean, the girl got an OnlyFans. How are you not making ends meet by now? You got an OnlyFans. You're doing these lives all day, every day. People sending you $1 for this, $1 for that. Cause I mean, thousands of people sit and watch the bullshit. Thousands. And all you doing is send the Cash App, y'all. Send the Cash App. Let me check this. Let me check the CA. Oh, y'all need to send the Cash App. Y'all need to send the Cash App. Big and ass. I had to come and tell somebody, because the fact that I had to endure all of that bullshit, so do you. Now it's your turn. Be glad I didn't put them videos up here, because then you'd really be angry. Then you'd really be like, girl, why are you doing this to me? Why? I felt like I lost brain cells, all of that. Because I really wanted to know. I really wanted to know what I was talking about, because I had seen here and there, but I needed to see for myself so that I could, you know, come up with my own opinion on this. And I want y'all to stop making these birds famous. You know, like, some people just don't need it. She's one of those people that don't deserve kids. She don't deserve clout. She needs therapy, because something is wrong with her. Something is wrong with her. Like, who did all of this to you? Why would you feel like you should do it to a friend? And a special needs person. She says she's not. She says that she's not. But it's obvious that something is, you know, she's a little touched. Maybe it's Asperger's. Still, she didn't deserve that. Nobody does. I don't care if she was special needs or not. nobody deserves what she's endured for all of these years. And she's so brainwashed and, like I said, Stockholm syndrome, because she don't want to leave. I'm not leaving until she put me out. And now you put out. Now what? That girl and her girlfriend were arrested. They're out, though. They're out on bond. They were charged. I didn't look up their charges, but they were charged with a couple of misdemeanors. And I'm like, I'm going to need sexual assault to be on there. I'm going to need some physical, some regular assault charges on there. I'm gonna need some more charges on there, some federal ones, cause absolutely not. They need to be locked up. And you talking about kids, and she's pregnant and all of that? Absolutely not. You do not deserve those children. Got that girl out there smoking crack. I mean, who just brags about being a crackhead? She on live, you know. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm on that crack. What? And you proud? Girl, in my day, no ma'am. That's these new kids. Y'all, these new kids don't care about being dope fiends. They don't care about being sorry ass individuals. They don't. They wear it proudly. And dare you to say something about it. Cause girl, crack is whack. Ain't nobody making crack look desirable. Nobody. There are no success stories. Why the fuck would you start using crack? And she's a beautiful girl, but I don't know what she gonna be looking like come next year smoking crack. I want that girl, the Moneybag Yo girl, his baby mama, she need to be arrested too. It's cause she like to egg it on and sit on live. Shell, I give you $100 if you suck that homeless man D. I give you $100, Shell. You gonna do it, Shell? So you paying for prostitution? Yeah, run up the charges. Run up the charges. The people have been sending this stuff, sending all this footage. They've been emailing the district attorney down. They've been emailing him. Listen, I'm about to give y'all the email. Because in case y'all want to, listen. We got to report these people. Get them off the streets. STOLLERC@co.delaware.pa.us. That's the district attorney's email address. I'm gonna put it across the screen at the end for those of you who missed it. But if you come across their stuff, send it, because absolutely not. You're not. It won't be no. We're not doing freedom behind all of that. All of them crimes that was committed. Won't be no freedom. Won't be no freedom. Shell was seen with her family, so she's back with her family. There's also allegedly she the one bailed Danny and Sierra out. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. I mean, it was so bad. There was a video of the girl drinking the girl's bath water. Y'all, it's just bad. It was just bad. Any and everything to humiliate her in the worst way. I ain't never seen nobody be bullied like that. And the fact that people clapped it up, egged it on, y'all are disgusting. It's some really crazy, evil people out here, y'all, among us. So like I said, if you one of her followers, you shouldn't be over here. Cause we ain't the same kind of person. I'm not one of them and you ain't one of me. I think that's all I'm gonna say about it. I think that's all I'm gonna say about this. I had to pray afterwards. I had to pray last night because my spirit was just uneasy after witnessing so much depravity, and just evil. Cause she's a vile human being, and like I said, she is a chaos demon. Something wrong with her. I hope she gets some help, you know, cause she ain't got no morals. I mean, moral compass is nowhere to be found. She'll do, like I said, she'll do anything, any and everything, for clout, just to maintain some relevancy. And girl, don't nobody know you. She said, this is the last thing I'm gonna say because this is a joke. She was on that live. I don't know, like, how you feel. Like, I don't know, sometimes I don't want to be famous. Like, it's so hard to be famous because, like, and I'm giving her a southern accent, but she from Pennsylvania. I mean, not Pennsylvania. She from Philly. So I mean, she don't have the same accent. I can't do a North Philly accent, but she was on there saying, I don't know, maybe Beyonce might know me, Beyonce know me, Nicki know me, and Nicki Minaj has been seen in them lives as well, allegedly. Let me say that, allegedly, because I ain't see it for myself, so I'm gonna just say allegedly. She been in the lives as well. But Beyonce ain't a bit more in tune to who you are, ma'am. Beyonce, you really... And then she threw out Kanye too. And Kanye West might know. I think he know me. Girl, no. None of them people know you. None of them people know you. Crazy self. Anyway, y'all gonna get enough of giving these birds clout and attention and fame on social media, because it equates to the bullshit in their real life. I hope Shell removes herself from that situation, because it's probably gonna be worse next time. You know, like, it's you sitting up with two swollen black and blue eyes, cuts, I mean knots on your forehead, all that, looking dirty and dingy. That she be cutting your hair off. Like I said, making you sleep on the floor. All of these things, all this abuse that you endure. I really hope that she wakes up. I hope that someone helps her, because she really, really, really needs psychological help. She's gonna have to reprogram everything, because all those number of years of being told how much of a clown, dirtbag, dusty ass bitch that you are. You know, like, it's the same thing that happens to abused children, to children who are abused in that way, who are told, you ain't nothing, you ain't ever gonna be nothing, you ain't shit, you ain't worth a damn, da 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 da. They grow up, you know, if they don't have the help, or if they don't heal from that, it's gonna be bad. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. She's endured a lot of years of mental abuse, and so she's gonna have to do a lot more years of therapy to heal from this. Glad I got that off my chest. Anyway, y'all, like I said, call them, email them people. Any video, any clip you see of this mess, because they done racked up all. Listen, the discovery is gonna be a lot when it comes to this case, because there's so much video evidence of the abuse. Ain't no denying it. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you later. Peace and light.